Well, it was officially made official, even though we kind of knew it was happening due to leaks by international territories. The Marvel Netflix shows officially are now a part of Disney. Obviously, they're updating the parental controls, and if you go look at the new updates and stuff that are going to be rolling out, they're going to be allowing adult content on Disney Plus. So,
In the
thought they weren't.
US.
yeah.
I thought they said they weren't gonna do that though.
It's so people understand a distinction here. They don't need to apply this everywhere in the world because other parts of the world already have it. It just connects to the star part and it's all there. But the United States trying to get around some things like that, and especially if you were to integrate something that doesn't even exist, which is Star, it would be a headache. So the best way to do it here is slowly update the terms of service, and this is what you get, which I think much like anybody's realized, this is quite clearly a setup for you're going to get your R-rated content here as well. Like, the Deadpool films are obviously just going to join. Deadpool 3 will be R-rated, it's going to join. And do you guys think this opens up a potential of even darker content?
I assume so. Because what's interesting, it's not part of Star's anywhere. It's under the Disney Plus bit.
Yeah, because that's what surprising to me is that it's not under Star, it's not under some like sub Hulu brand. It's under Disney Plus that they're going to be adding some specific parental controls to make sure that parents know that some of the situations aren't suitable for kids.
Yeah.
So it's a surprise to me, but if they can get this down correctly, then I wouldn't be surprised if they started to get more darker elements into their shows.
Yeah.
Because, for all we know, the Werewolf by Night miniseries that we're getting, I think, is it this year?
Yeah, this Halloween. I think it's supposed to be like a Halloween special or something.
That could very well be R-rated. We don't know.
I'm honestly expecting that to probably be the highest rated MCU thing officially so far. Probably like the same as Daredevil rating. I mean, look, The Punisher is on Disney Plus. What more do you want?
Yeah.
That's
because what's the Moon Knight rating? It's higher than everything else, isn't it?
It's higher than everything else, but it's right underneath the Netflix shows. It's like that because they have like those gaps. It's like, yes, you have your PG-13 and R, but you also have a bunch in there.
Yeah, it's like the really hard.
And it's also TV as well, right?
Yeah.
The TV one have a different system.
Yeah, for TV for the US, there's PG, TV 14, and then TV MA. TV 14 is between is like the highest you can go before it goes MA for mature audiences.
I say an MA is technically not an R rating, is it as well? Isn't it just like slightly under or something?
Depending.
Like it's the equivalent, but it's not quite.
Yeah, like something for like MA is like South Park is like undeniably MA, but it's not that bad though. But yeah.
I think it's
it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, and also I think it'll be interesting to see. We're obviously they're never going to reveal the numbers, but it'll be interesting to see because some data usage will hit us, and I'm interested to see how these Netflix shows joining are gonna do because they will do numbers. That's the thing, people.
Especially right now, with where No Way Home came out and then Daredevil suddenly shut up on Netflix.
Yeah.
And we're still kind of in that hype. So Netflix losing that and Disney getting it, I wonder how many people are like, they didn't quite finish a rewatch of Daredevil on Netflix and now they got to go over to Disney Plus. Or even have to get Disney Plus just to finish it.
That's true. And also, as soon as these characters start popping up in other things, when you finish it, it's like, hey, do you like more of X character? Well, right here, like it's that good loop, keeps you engaged. So
excited for She-Hulk? Well, watch Daredevil and Jessica Jones right now, Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's true. And that's probably going to be a thing when the She-Hulk banner updates and it has that thing there. It's going to be like, oh, here you go. It's
what to watch next.
Yeah, I mean, everybody I think should be excited by this. I don't think there's anything bad here. It's just more better expansion of content and, being able to kind of expand it a little bit more into, I guess, darker sections. So it's cool. I have nothing wrong with this, honestly. It's just, I think it's what we were all hoping we would get to start with, and it's coming a little late. But hey, no better way to introduce this than here's the addition of all the Netflix shows. On top of that, by the end of the year, they're like, oh, it's going to be worldwide. Every single area is going to have these shows added to it, which means the contracts will run out from Netflix in every territory by the end of the year. So that's kind of cool.
Haven't they all run out anyway?
I think so, but I believe there are certain holds in certain territories just due to how the shows, like, how they were produced and when they put them out in that territory. They can't legally Disney Plus put it out in another territory for a certain amount of time. It's stupid contracts. That's kind of what it's about.
That's fair. Yeah. So I know it's what? US, Canada, UK, I think parts of Europe, Australia, and New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's what they said in the tweet, but that's still like the majority of territories anyway.
I assume we're going to hear something about some of these when it comes to the next investors call, where they're going to have to officially talk about how they're pulling back old contracts, which, if you remember, when they launched Disney Plus, Bob Iger said, we are aggressively going to work on pulling every license deal. And everybody kind of knew, oh, he's talking about Marvel. Like, it's... Yeah.
Apart from the Sony deal.
Yeah. Aggressively something. Yeah, exactly. So there you go, everybody. Soon enough, R-rated content and more adult content. So